Today I'm going to show you a little bit of an interesting interaction I actually found out today while doing the side event in the side event this month, Hades Invasions. There's an Annihilus on the Doom Day, and as you can see, when I parried Annihilus, he lost his Cosmic Control Rod. And I thought to myself, this is very strange that well, I mean, this doesn't really happen with anyone else when you parry Annihilus, as everyone who's faced him knows that most of the time your parries will fail, and even then, even this, like even when I parry him, I mean, sometimes the stun doesn't apply, but the armor break always does, and this armor break actually might count as a nullify effect, and I find this very interesting because this only ever happens when I'm facing Annihilus with Corvus. And I think it's because I think the game is coded that armor break counts as a nullify effect, but only specifically for armor breaks. But the fact that it's classified as a nullify effect can take away Annihilus's control rod. And we can show this again when his control rod comes back. This isn't just a one-time thing. I hate his special one, but every time you parry him when he has his control rod, it goes away. I can throw off special 2 here, completely fine. Let's just finish him off. And again, it goes away. Like, this isn't a fluke. This is something that I think has happened. I don't know. I don't typically face Annihilus with Corvus. I think it was just because he's on the power adoption ice, and he has the cold snaps on him. So I just said, screw it, let's take it Corvus on. But I was reading up on Annihilus's abilities, and I think because the armor break is applied on every single parry, because I think that takes away his control rod, because the second line of the Cosmic Control Rod is whenever the opponent activates a Nullify, Fate Seal, or Stagger ability, the effect is purified and the Cosmic Control Rod is removed for 10 seconds. And I don't think that the Armor Break is classified as a Fate Seal or a Stagger ability, so that just doesn't make sense in general. So I mean, I think the only thing that makes sense here is that the armor break counts as a nullify effect, and it only counts for armor ups, I guess, and because it's classified as a nullify effect in general, even though it's not nullifying the Cosmic Control Rod, it still is disabling it. So I think that means that people like Corvus, or people with reliable armor breaks that can be applied, off the top of my head, I don't know if... I think Vision Arcus wouldn't be a good idea, because I think Annihilus is Cold Snap immune and you can't apply your armor breaks. But people with reliable armor breaks can actually, like champions in the future and just champions in general, can actually be good Annihilus counters. And this is again because that armor break counts as a nullify effect. I don't know if this is something that I don't know if this has been something that's been in the game ever since armor break has been in the game, I guess, that it's counted as an a nullify effect. And because of that, I'm not sure if Captain America, when you have him awakened and you put, I think it's a cosmic on your team and he has an armor break, I'm not sure. I think it's just because just any armor break in general can actually take away his Cosmic Control Rod and make him a lot easier to fight in general. I don't know if this is also something that I just personally did not know and everyone else did, but I think this is something very interesting to keep in mind. So I think that means, maybe Corvus can be a reliable Annihilus counter, or this is just a bug and I just figured it out. Because maybe, I don't know, maybe just because it's easier in the game's code that it's just classified as a nullify effect for armor breaks every time it's applied. And Corvus's is special because every time he parries, he nullifies all armor breaks on the opponent. I don't know if that's something specific either. There definitely needs to be testing for this, I guess, new thing. I don't know if this is going to be something super helpful in general because most champions that you take in an Annihilus battle is going to be a Mystic champion. I usually take in my 6-star rank 2 Symbiote Supreme, but that's just me. But that I find that very interesting. I don't know if you guys also have, maybe you guys can test this interaction yourselves as well. I could, because like if you've ever faced Annihilus, you know that a parry isn't just going to disable his cosmic control rod. And, you know, most of the time those parries are going to fail and you are going to be clamped because he probably will get his unstoppable. We can test it. Let's test Sentinel, actually, because Sentinel has, as you know, most people know, Sentinel has his reliable armor breaks off his special 1. And I guess this is just kind of a live test. I did not spell that right, did I? Or did I? No, I didn't. Jeez, I put one too many L's in there. I guess this is just going to be a live test. Jeez, I cannot spell Linus. I keep pressing the back button. I think it is. Okay. I have one less duel today because I did a couple tests before I did the video. And I was just wondering if this is an actual thing, if this is actually like, I don't know. I find this very interesting. If this does work, then that means that armor break champions could be reliable Annihilus counters. Maybe not tech champions like Sentinel. I'll get into a special one. Let's see. Armor breaks. Yeah, okay. So armor breaks even off Sentinels. Even Sentinel's armor breaks are actually working to take away his cosmic control rod, which is very interesting. I don't know if this is something that I was just kind of in the dark about for such a long time, or if this is an actual kind of a new interaction that no one else has even thought of. I'm very curious of what you guys think about it, because this could mean that more champions could be more reliable Annihilus counters. Sentinel definitely is absolutely getting slapped up right here, but if you guys don't know, I don't think Annihilus can put his obliterating strikes on you if he doesn't have his cosmic control rod, so it takes away everything that's annoying. He also takes away his immunity to incinerate as well, I think. And I think all of his immunities to like power burn and power steal. So that becomes really good for when you're facing him. So that means you don't have to worry about your parries failing. You don't have to worry about him going like unstoppable because he doesn't have his obliterating strikes. And you also don't have to worry about you having a lot of armor breaks as well on you. So he can't do a lot of damage. So I find that this is a very interesting interaction. I think more people need to know of this, and hopefully this is an actual interaction that, you know, because that means more cosmic champions could be, because, you know, there's Hyperion that has his armor break. I mean, it's less reliable. I mean, it takes a little bit longer to get, but, you know, that means more armor break champions can actually be more reliable against Annihilus. So I guess that's just something I wanted to share with you guys today that I just found out today. But that's just going to be it for this video, guys. Leave a comment down below what you guys think of this interaction. Maybe, you know, spread it around the community. Let's see what other people can grasp from this. And just maybe we can find more champions that could be better for Annihilus, because everyone hates Annihilus. And what this armor break and nullify thing could actually mean for other nodes and other champions in the game as well. But that's just going to be it for this video, guys. Hope you did enjoy. Leave a like and subscribe, and I hope you... Okay, I'm gonna...